Dude, this STI is by far, I think it's my favorite car we have. It's like all usable power all the time, and it's just fun. I feel like I live here at this point. What's up, beautiful? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Trying to get weird? Trying to get weird today?
Not on camera.
Picked up more E85, got it all loaded up in the car, filled up the STI. So we will jet out of their hair because they've got some Evos and some Subarus to work on and all the other fun stuff. He's not even looking at the camera right now. So we'll go play. Oh my God, it's so blown up. We'll go play with the STI a little bit. Go move the other STI because that thing is like out of gas. Is it gonna start? You don't even open the door. How are you gonna get it in there?
Let's just open it.
It was sitting for 4 years.
You bought it in totes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's how I got the RX-7.
Somehow it's back together, man.
When you buy a car in totes and you slowly put it back together. That thing really just does not want to run. Nope. You guys want help pushing it in?
That's why it's here.
Breaking the Evos. Typical Evos. Did you drive yours here today?
I did.
Did it start?
It started right up.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Had an Evo?
Yeah, I had an Evo 8.
Oh, you got it? No, no.
I bought it off Remy.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I bought that one in bins also. So just like that, we got 15 gallons of E85. Let's fill up Big Bertha here. We're gonna move this over to the shop. I'm waiting on Melanie to finish making her cookies because she's gonna follow me over there. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this thing real quick because it is dirt nasty, dude. It's just gross. I'll say fuel economy in this car, I think at this point is practically non-existent. Sounds like it's filling up. Oh, yep, there it is. It's coming out the top. Well, I am not going to be washing the car because as you can see, it's snow hailing. Dude, we just got an OEM roof scoop for the fucking STI. This thing's gonna be sick. Now it does need the gasket that goes around the outside of this. We do have this gasket for the inner seal there that goes on the inside of the car. And then we also need to find a new latch for it. Angel, the gentleman who traded us a trunk for these flares, traded us my old stock hood for a roof scoop. So I'm not gonna complain with that. All the weird snow stuff has stopped outside. So let's get Bertha started up here and get this thing over to the shop. Ah, you ho! Remember when I said this car stresses me out sometimes? Now's one of them. Coolant temps are just going up. They're not coming back down like they should. As soon as we get moving, it'll be fine. We're at 202, 203, but like, I've been stuck here for a hot minute. Get some air moving over this radiator. There's either like an air pocket stuck in there, my fans aren't kicking on, something is going on right now. 206. Fuck, dude, if we can just keep moving, we should be all right. Why do I keep getting like every red light also? 211. Come on, baby, let's get some air. 220 and I'm pulling over and shutting it off. Don't do it, truck. It's a nice cold day. Come on, baby, let's get some cold air moving. Oh. Go, 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 go. We are running hot, people. Go. Trying to get some heat out. I really want to grab my laptop and see if my fans are on, but I hate everything about this. I hate life. Why do I do this to myself? I just want to check the fans. I just want to check the fans. Can we get a green light? I'm gonna try to keep it at a constant speed where there's always room in front of me so I can always keep air moving over the radiator. I wonder if when that bellow died, they took out the wiring for the fans or melted them. I was coming out and gonna do a couple fun little pulls. Car said, no thank you. We're gonna run hot today. Two more stoplights. That's all we got is 2 stoplights. I hate this piece of shit. This car's a piece of shit. And just shut you the fuck off and open the hood. You make me angry. Why do you do this? Why do we do this? Huh? I thought we were fucking friends. That's a lot of coolant. I don't remember if there was that much coolant there or not before. The coolant came out of here. We're low on coolant, but is it like... I'm gonna see if the fans... Will you tell me if the radiator fans turn on? The radiator fans aren't on. I think we melted the radiator fan wiring on the dyno. Where are my radiator fans? Coolant temperature, electrical, nope. Engine functions, boost, thermofan 1. 250 hertz. It says that it's on right now. It says that they're both on, but they're not turning on. All right, well, I'm gonna pull the 911 out and just kind of let this cool off for a second. And then we'll pull this in. All right, let me go make some room in there real quick, and then I'm gonna get these things in there. Well, our overheating problem fixed. I got the fans running right now. We didn't just pop the fuse for the fans, we literally exploded it. It is in a couple different pieces here. I don't know how that happened, but that's good to know if we start overheating again. Check that fuse. I had a 20 amp in there. We might need something a little bit more than a 20 amp for those fans, so that's a stress reliever right there. Because I was seriously stressing. I don't want to run into the RX-7 because I do it all the time. I was seriously stressing there on that one. Thankfully, I carry spare fuses in that car, but it didn't just pop the fuse. It literally exploded the fuse. I'm curious if that happened on a high RPM pull and there was too much power from the alternator and it caused a surge and popped this 20 amp fuse. So, no biggie. I'm gonna get the STI started up. I'm just gonna back it in here for a minute and just let it kind of idle and run for a second, and that way I can just make sure that everything is actually, you know, I'm just gonna do it out there. Let me make sure this thing is running all right for me. Why must you stress me out so much? I have the fans just kind of going to town right now. It's coming down to 189. So we're neutral. Work off low oil pressure. Coolant temp 191. Normally it hangs out around 185 to 195. Look at that. It's running and temps are just coming down now. All right, cool. That is now something that we have to keep a bird's eye view on, is if we just start climbing in temps, check our fuse box. It could have been kicked. Possibility that fuse box could have gotten kicked. It is in a precarious position where if there is a passenger in the car and someone kicks it, it is prone to being able to do that. So I'm gonna get this thing pulled into the shop, get the 911 pulled into the shop, and then quit stressing about this car for at least one day. You guys see what I'm talking about though with the STI? It could be something minor like that, and it just sends me into like full panic. Cause that car has traumatized me. You traumatized me. I don't even care anymore, let it blow up. Let it blow up, I don't even care. Is that gonna hit the 911? It better not. 911, you've been good to me so far. No, you haven't, you tried to kill me in a snowstorm. Behind us. My coffee is just spilling everywhere. No! This is like one of the reasons why I love this car so much. It's easy to drive, it's fun, it makes power. It's relatively speaking to my other cars, it is the cheapest car to send. God forbid something goes wrong, a short block for this car is only $2,000 compared to like the FD, the other STI, or the 911. Those are all wildly expensive to have to fix. This is cheap fun. Cheap fun. I gotta swing by the shop after this. We gotta go figure out what piping diameter the exhaust manifold is on the other STI. Oh. Fuck you, third gear. It's kind of nice having car flat foot shifting again. You don't get that in the new WRXs. You don't get the flat foot shifting goodness. Went ahead and measured the manifold diameter. We're looking at 2 1/4 inch. Ordered that bellow. I talked to Nolan. We're gonna get the STI fixed on either Friday or Sunday. He's gonna come over, we'll get the STI up on the lift, we'll get that fixed. And then while he's doing that, I will jump into the engine bay and swap out the coolant crossover. We'll rebirth the car. I'm gonna swap the vacuum lines over to push lock from silicone, like slip joint type guys. So that way everything won't pop off under boost anymore. So that should be solid. For the fuel system, that's gonna have to wait a little while until I have the funds to be able to order everything. The fuel pump we're looking at is $2,000. If we're looking at realistically, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford everything and get it on the dyno in a month. It might be about 2 months. This stuff, it gets expensive, you guys. The turbo that we're looking at swapping to, unless I can sell that 7675, the turbo replacement that I'm looking at is $4,500. The fuel pump is $2,000. The surge tank is another like $600, a lot. So it'll take me a little while to be able to save up the funds. Plus I got some other stuff going on with some of the other cars. So I might just leave the STI at the power level it's at for, you know what, it's not a bad thing to leave the car at the power level it's at for a little while. Let's make it used to the car a little bit more. It is starting to turn to springtime, so we are getting some nicer days out. We'll get the car fixed this weekend, then just enjoy it for a little while. I do want to wash the 07 STI real quick to do a couple launches in it, but it's just I can't find anywhere to be able to do it. A lot of people tell me to go beat on the cars all the time, and the problem is I live in a city. Like, there's no real places for me to be able to go and just abuse the cars. So that's why you guys don't see a lot of like hard abuse on the cars. It's just nowhere to go for it. Looks clean enough. It is just too damn cold to keep going. I just wanted to get all the crap off the car. Looks way better. I might swing by the paint shop on the way home and see if they can squeeze us in next week to get the flares painted, because I know that has been bothering literally everybody, including myself. So let's get out of here. I want to try to find a couple more spots to go play with this thing a little bit more. Swang by this first paint shop, and they didn't necessarily turn us away, but they suggested we go elsewhere. They only have one painter, and apparently he is always tied up, so off to a different paint shop. I know of one other auto body place I can swing by today to see if I can get a quote from them. I had another shop lined up, and they were supposed to do the car this week, but they called me and said that they can't because they're too busy. So I said, that's all right, I'll try to find somewhere else. I didn't realize paint shops and auto body shops were like that. I don't know if they're just like super backed up or if they're just like that busy, but Tina, no, I'm going to your fucking house. No.
Can you turn my launch control on for me?
Can you hit up your paint guy for me?
What do you need?
What's it look like I need?
Just, yeah.
What does it look like I need? I was gonna swing by there, but he doesn't have an office. It's just a big building with a whole bunch of cars parked outside.
Yeah, there's a door into the office.
What the fuck are you listening to? You want flat foot shifting?
No.
I'm gonna turn it on anyways.
No.
I was doing it earlier, it's fun. I'm turning on your flat foot shifting.
No.
You don't have to use it, but it's gonna be on.
I don't like it that high.
Why?
I like it at like 5.
You like it at 5?
Yeah.
Why do you want it at 5?
Because it just sounds better.
I disagree. I think it sounds better higher, but... Oh my God.
No, I keep saying I need to fix it. Yeah, it's bad. It's rusting. My door is rusting. Yeah, look.
That's my old kit. I think I pissed off your neighbor across the street.
Huh?
I think I made your neighbor across the street mad. Let's go launch your car, Tina.
Go blow it up.
I guess we're gonna go launch Tina's car. This poor family. Tina's car is so ungodly loud. And she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna launch it. Okay. Alright. You're gonna hold it on launch control, and then you're gonna let it sit there for about 2 to 3 seconds. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. No, keep the e-brake down. Put the car in first gear, clutch in, and then you're gonna just smash the gas down.
Oh.
Have you ever done this before?
Once,
Be honest.
I think once.
Yeah?
In this. But
Alright.
that was before the motor. That's when.
That was when it was stock. Yeah, now you got turbo injectors, all that stuff.
So I haven't done it since then.
Alright, well, let's see what you got.
Shifting on.
I know!
Take this shit off.
I smell clutch.
Yeah,
You're supposed to shift.
I did.
Here, pull up by my car. Go pull up by my car.
It was I'm like spinning through gears.
You want to do it again? You want me to do it to make you feel better?
Yeah.
Here.
I was just spinning through gears.
Here, make sure you hold the camera up.
I know how
You know how to hold the camera.
Do it in this.
No, I'm gonna do it in mine.
Do it in this.
I don't want to do it in yours. Do it in this. Do it in my own ass car. I have mine set to 7,500. So that was 7,500 RPM.
Well, you need to do a launch in my car.
I'm not launching your car.
Why?
Because if I break it, I don't want to fix it. All right, well, I guess if you can find that card for your painter guy, let me know.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking hot boy. Fucking hot boy status over here. Man, I can smell her clutch from here. Jesus, fuck. Oh my God. Hot boy status. Oh, hello. Wow, she can do it again. She gonna mob by me. She gonna fucking mob by me. Hello, WRX. That thing is ungodly loud. See, this car I feel like I can like easily go out and just like play with compared to the others. It's cheap. It's cheap fun. It's not cheap. All right, let me specify that. It ain't cheap. There's a lot of money that's gone into this car. But you know what I mean? It's enjoyable fun. Potato, potato, you give me the tomato, I'll give you the tomato. Together we fight and we make crushed Moscato. I don't fuck. I'm loving this camera though. This Insta360, like I made the switch from GoPro over to Insta360. Couldn't be happier with this thing. The GoPro, I used to have a GoPro in my mouth the entire time to be able to get like good POV shots. Now I can just get like good. Look at this. Look at that. 10 out of 10 worth it. So there we have it. That's all I got for you guys on this one. I am absolutely loving the 07 STI right now. To be honest, I think this is my favorite car that we have. Like I said, it's compared to the other cars, it's relatively inexpensive. It's fun. Josh did a killer job on the tune. The thing hauls booty hole. Flat foot shifting. I have a car that I can just easily flat foot shift again. The problem is, like with the 17 STI, if I wanted to go out and send the 17 STI like I am in the 07, I would need so much more road. And where I'm at, it just, we don't have anywhere like that. It's like, it's become a track car only. Like, I can play with it on the street, but I'm never gonna be able to do a full hit on the street without potentially going to jail. I don't want to go to jail, and they'll probably impound the car also, and I really don't want that to happen. So the 07 STI is like the perfect mix of that. We're going to be doing the install on the roof scoop soon. I had to buy a new latch handle for it because the one that came on that kit is broken. Hopefully I can get a hold of a painter tomorrow to get this thing back into a new paint shop. I'm trying to find someone who can get it in ideally next week just to get it painted. I need the roof scoop painted, the hood painted, and the flares painted. And then it should be painted. The Defi gauge stuff should come in on Friday, so then we can get our Defi gauges in there. I'll probably keep doing other stuff to the 07, because to be honest, the 07, like I said, it's just become one of my favorite cars. So with that, that's all I got for you guys on this one. We got a customer car coming in tomorrow, so I'm gonna be taking that in, and we will start doing a strip down of his blown up EJ25. I want to say it's an 06 STI, so we'll do a tear down on it as a relatively OEM rebuild. So I'll get you guys that OEM rebuild video that I owe you guys. But with that, that's all I got. If you like the video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, turn to black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, site, and whatever color it turns for you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be able to put it in one of these corners, no idea which one quite yet. But with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies.